Hi, I'm Gary Foreman, former financial planner and purchasing manager. Since 1996, I've been editor of thedollarstretcher.com. Today, I'd like to answer a reader's question that came in over our Ask the Dollar Stretcher helpline. Goes, being a boomer, I love reading your suggestions for our particular generation, especially finances. We're living basically paycheck to paycheck. We're retired on Social Security, my pension, not much. Have cut expenses, trying to be frugal, etc. Question, how can we save money monthly to put back in our emergency fund? We spent a lot of it from taxes, more coming soon, some day-to-day bill paying, etc. I hate to see it falling so quickly and not being able to put it back. Any suggestions? Thanks so much. Well, it's a serious problem for many retirees. A lot of retirees didn't save as much as they probably should have, and they're consuming their savings faster than planned. In part because interest rates are so low now, and in part because bills still keep going up. And it's important to take action now. Better to take action now before you run out of money while you still have some options available. And it's also true that most retirees need to be concerned that Social Security is not going to be increasing a lot. In fact, right now the administrators say that it'll be bankrupt in 17 years. The recent Social Security increase averaged about $5 per month per person. That's enough for a pound of ground beef or so, not a whole lot. And the problem is due to one-time, in this case, the question is whether the problem is due to a one-time event or are you short most months. You've already taken the first step, cutting expenses, but there may be a little more that you can do. I'd check and see whether you qualify for any discounts or aid programs because of your age or income level. You also might find that it's time to make a lifestyle change, especially if you're chronically short. Housing, auto, and food are the main areas that we spend most of our money on. It might be time to consider a smaller home, or even sharing your home with a renter to help provide some extra monthly income. On the other side of the coin from expenses is, can you increase your income? It's a one-time situation. You might get by just selling some unused assets. You know, that piano that you bought when the kids were small and sitting in your living room unused now, or the second car that you needed when both of you were working and that's not true now. Or perhaps you need to tell the kids that you're skipping Christmas presents this year. I know it'll be hard, but they'll understand if they realize what's going on in your finances. Now, if it's a more regular occurrence where you're short each and every month, you may find that you have to find a job. I know we all joke about Grandpa greeting people at Walmart, but the truth is that, you know, I enjoy greeting people at church on Sunday mornings, and the only real difference between that and Walmart is the blue vest. The action is the same. You're still trying to make people happy as they come into the establishment. You might want to consider creating some type of side gig, some hobby or crafts that you can turn into an income generating production. Maybe you want to try dog sitting or driving for Uber. There's a whole variety of things now that you could do on a part-time basis where you can set your own hours and make as much or as little as you feel you need. You might also want to get with a financial planner to see if your retirement savings are invested properly. It's possible that some of those retirement savings can bring you more income than you're currently getting. You're smart to address it now before it becomes a big problem. And we hope that it turns out well for you. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon. If you have a question for the Dollar Stretcher, send it in to askthedollarstretcher@stretcher.com. We'll look forward to answering the questions.